Okay, I wanted to share one other thing that I've been learning about with you today. And, it's not something completely new to me, but it's definitely something that the more I read about, the more I just see so much value behind it. And I know many of you have done the exercise with us where we list out characteristics of our ideal business partner. And if you haven't done that, do that. What are the things that you'd be looking for in an ideal business partner? And then we always say, now you have to become that person, because you're only going to attract those people into your life as you are showing those traits in your own life. And so I think for those of you that want to recruit for the long term, you need to be really clear about the traits of the people that you're looking for. Just as much as people are looking at whether this is a right opportunity for them, that's a time for you to decide if they're a good fit for you. I mean, this is an interview process. This is a two-way street here. And I think that the better you become at doing this, the better you'll be at avoiding burnout. And you know what I mean? People with emotional baggage. And we all have stuff. We all carry stuff. But I think you all can think of somebody in your mind right now that just really burns you out. So in order to avoid that, get excited about having an ongoing and long-term relationship about the people that you're prospecting with. If you can't see yourself having a good relationship with them, you might want to think again about getting them involved with your business, or possibly introducing them to someone within your team that you think that they might do really well with. Again, I really believe the more you seek out these positive traits in other people, as well as look to develop these traits within yourself, the stronger the people that you're recruiting into this business are going to become. And I know a lot of you have heard me say, I will be in a room and I will just feel this divine pull that I'm supposed to talk to that person, or that person is supposed to be in my business. And I really believe that's because I work all the time on developing these traits. Let's talk about some of these traits, okay? These are things that I really look for in other people, as well as work to develop in myself. How about a positive disposition? Just always having that positive outlook, no matter if something good or negative is coming your way. I think integrity is so important. You want to do business with people you trust. And trust is built over time, but I also think you can know right away if somebody's a trustworthy person by just them showing up to appointments on time, by them valuing the time that you're spending together, and all those kinds of things. I think you want somebody that's self-motivated. You can train someone all day, but if they're not willing to pick up their phone, or if they're not willing to get to the meetings, then what's the point? They've got to have some self-motivation or a strong why. Or I've heard some other people say a hurt that's so bad or that cuts so deep that it drives them to motivation with this business. You want someone with good communication skills. They don't have to be polished or highly educated to be successful, but you do have to be able to speak with clarity, certainty, enthusiasm, and as well as look people eye to eye. I mean, that's so important. So you want them to have good communication skills. And don't confuse language with communication skills. They don't have to have like this high vocabulary to be a good communicator. And your best recruits... Well, I don't know what I was going to say there, but I lost my spot. So the next trait you're looking for is professionalism. You want somebody that carries themselves well, that dresses well, that takes care of themselves, that care about what they're, what they're putting across to other people. And I think that professionalism is also promptness, graciousness, good grooming, good manners, follow through. All of those things are foundational to professionalism. And someone that has these qualities, even if they have no business experience at all, is going to be a good candidate for your team. Willingness to learn and be coached. You want someone that's coachable, that's able to take constructive criticism, and somebody that wants to learn and somebody that wants to grow. You don't want somebody staying and only working from past experiences, because past experiences are not going to move them into future success. Being coachable and teachable will. So you want someone that is willing to operate within guidelines of your company, is also makes a great representative of your organization when they go into the community. So those are also important things when you're looking for someone that wants to learn and be coached. You also want someone that is going to make their business a priority. You know what I mean? Nathan and I have often said, you've got to risk big to win big. And next to God, our marriage, and our children, is high priority. And that means we're sacrificing some things sometimes. But on the other end of it, I mean, the friendship relationships that we kind of maybe pulled away from a little bit in the beginning because they weren't a part of our It Works business has been replaced tenfold by the relationships that we've built through our business. And so we're working, and yet we're hanging out with our friends, and our friends are our business partners. So I think they need to make their business a priority, because we're all busy, especially anybody with a full-time job is trying to incorporate a home-based business. And I met with a great lady this week, new to our team, and she just said, I will do whatever it takes. I will devote any and all extra time that I have to this business. That is a huge trait in a new business partner, and her husband was on board for that too. So I think that that's something to look for in a new business partner. And then obviously finding someone with relevant experience. You don't have to have sales or business experience to succeed in network marketing or direct selling, but you do need someone that knows how to, anybody that's had any type of experience in this type of an arena. I tell people all the time, a teacher and a coach is a great person for this business because they already know how to educate, they're lifelong learners, they're self-motivated, and they're good at coaching people. Well, those are traits for this type of industry, so that means they have relevant experience. They have, whether they might be organization skills, leadership skills, team building skills. I'm trying to think of other skills that might be relevant to this industry, but I think you get what I'm talking about. So let's think about all these things that we've been talking about, and I want to challenge you to remember that you attract who you are. And so this list that I've been going through, and I'll kind of go through them one more time: positive disposition, integrity, self-motivation, good communication skills, professionalism, a willingness to learn and to be coached, a willingness to make a business their priority, and relevant experience are all traits you need to be developing in yourself as well. And then once you've determined the character traits you would like to develop in yourself, as well as having your business partner, put them rank them of what's of highest priority to you, and then hold yourself to a higher standard. We always say that a true leader is someone that leads by example. I can't tell you to develop these characteristics if I'm not doing that in my own life. Same thing is, you can't tell somebody this is what you expect from them in their business if you don't hold yourself to those same standards or higher within your own. So think about that, and over the next 30 days, look at this list of items, and you've got them ranked. Read over the ranking of them and really work hard to build these in your own life. Maybe get a book, listen to a speaker on tape, go to a workshop that you're able to really develop these characteristics. And if you know organization is something you are really bad at, then maybe work on organization. If you know being positive is something you're not so good at, start putting things in your life, music, books, people that are real positive, so that you can begin being more positive. I think you understand what I mean, and I hope that this encourages you and gets you excited, or hyped up, if you will, over how you can become a better recruiter, and how you can be smarter and not work harder with the people that you're bringing into your business. Again, it's all about who you attract into your life, and I think you cannot attract those types of people if you yourself do not exemplify those kinds of traits. So have fun working on those areas, and I'm excited to continue to work with you each week. So I'll see you next Monday, and we will work together on the attributes of a retention leader.